Hello students, welcome to the Pole Science of Class 11 Arts, and today we will proceed with the second highest judicial authority, that is the High Court. And this High Court is present in almost every state. In the previous class we read about the Supreme Court of India, and along with that we also understood about Chief Justice of India with its jurisdiction. So today we will proceed understanding about the High Court, that is present in every state, and you can also say that the High Court is the uppermost court in state, the highest court. So the High Court is involved in the appointment of additional judge. That means if suppose assume that there are two judges in the High Court and one or two additional judges are required, then the appointment process is carried by the High Court. And it also looks after the transfer of judges and the acting judge also. So mainly the High Court is involved in the appointment of additional judges, as well as it also is involved in the transfer of judges. Now, understanding about the jurisdiction of High Court, like Supreme Court, if you remember, the jurisdiction was 6 in number, starting from original, appellate, advisory, rights, judicial, and other court of record. And all these jurisdiction we will read in an elaborate way in the next class. So if we understand about, or if you try to understand about the jurisdiction of High Court, then there are 4 in number, starting from original jurisdiction, then right, then appellate jurisdiction, and control over subordinate court. That means subordinate court means lower than the High Court. That may be session court also and district court also. Now have a look at the number of high courts that are present in India, starting from the name and year of the High Court, then territorial jurisdiction in which area it falls, and the seat. So the first High Court was established in the year 1866 in Allahabad, and its territorial jurisdiction falls in the state of Uttar Pradesh, and it has seat in Allahabad itself. Then comes the High Court of Andhra Pradesh, which was established in the year 1954. It falls in the state of Andhra Pradesh, and it has its location in Hyderabad. Then comes the High Court of Bombay. It was established in the year 1862. If we talk about its territorial jurisdiction, it's in Maharashtra, Dadra Nagar Haveli, and Goa, and Daman and Diu, and it is located at Panaji and Aurangabad. Then comes Calcutta, the High Court of Calcutta. It was also established in the year 1862. Talking about the territorial jurisdiction, it is in West Bengal and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It covers one union territory and one state. And talking about the location, it's in Kolkata. Then comes the High Court of Chhattisgarh, that was established in the year 2000. It has its territorial jurisdiction in Bilaspur, and the seat is located at Chhattisgarh itself. Now number 6 is the High Court of Delhi, which was established in 1966. Its territorial jurisdiction falls in Delhi itself, and it has its seats in Delhi. Then comes the High Court of Guwahati. It was established in the year 1948, and it covers almost 7 states of the northeast, starting from Assam itself, then Manipur, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Tripura, Mizoram, and Arunachal Pradesh. So one high court in a state of Assam, and it covers 7 states of the northeast, and it has its bench at Imphal, Agartala, and Shillong also, apart from Guwahati. Then comes the High Court of Gujarat, which was established in the year 1960, having its jurisdiction in only one state, that is Gujarat, and it has its seat located at Ahmedabad. Then comes the High Court of Himachal Pradesh. It was established in the year 1971. It has its territorial jurisdiction limited to only Himachal Pradesh, and it is located in Simla. The number 10 is the High Court of J&K, Jammu and Kashmir, which was established in the year 1957. It also has its jurisdiction in Jammu and Kashmir only, but it is located in Srinagar. It has its bench located in Srinagar and Jammu. After that comes the High Court of Jharkhand, established in the year 2000, has its jurisdiction within Jharkhand only, and it has its seats or bench located in Ranchi. Then comes High Court of Kerala, 1956. It has its jurisdiction in 2 places, Kerala and Lakshadweep, and it has its seat located in Ernakulam. Then comes the High Court of Karnataka, 1884. It also has its jurisdiction limited to Karnataka only, and it has its bench located at Bangalore. Then comes number 14, the High Court of Madhya Pradesh, 1956. It also has its jurisdiction limited to Madhya Pradesh only, but it has benches located at Gwalior and Indore. Number 15 is the High Court of Madras, 1862. Jurisdiction in 2 places, Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, but it has its bench located in Chennai. Then comes number 16, Orissa, established 1948. Jurisdiction limited to only one state, Orissa, and bench also located at one place only, capital of Orissa, Cuttack. Then comes the High Court of Patna, 1916. Jurisdiction limited to Bihar itself, has its bench at Ranchi and Chandigarh also, apart from Patna, 3 places. Then comes the High Court of Punjab and Haryana combined, that was established in 1966. Jurisdiction is to Punjab, Haryana and Chandigarh, 3 places, and it has its bench located at Ranchi and Chandigarh also. Then comes the High Court of Rajasthan, established 1950. Jurisdiction limited to only one state, that is the state of Rajasthan, and it has its bench at Jaipur and Jodhpur also. Then comes number 20, the High Court of Sikkim, established in the year 1975, and it also has its jurisdiction limited to Sikkim itself and bench located at Gangtok. Last but not the least comes the High Court of Uttaranchal, that was established in 2000, and it also has its jurisdiction limited to Uttaranchal itself, and it has its bench located at Nainital. So these are the number of high courts that are present in the states, in all the states of India. So kindly make a note of all the high courts given in this chart and just go through it once. And with this I will wind up today's topic related to the number and name of high courts. In today's class we read about the High Court, and we also read about that the High Court is involved in process like the appointment of additional judge, then it is also involved in transfer of judges. Then talking about the jurisdiction of High Court, that is the areas of High Court is related to the original jurisdiction also, it is involved in right also, appellate jurisdiction also it looks after, and it also have control over subordinate court. That means whatever the decisions is given by the session or district court, that can be challenged in the High Court. Clear? And lastly, we read about the number of high courts that are present in India, along with its establishment year and the bench which is located. And we have also came to know that there is only one high court that is located in Assam, and it has jurisdiction in all the 7 states, starting from Assam itself, Manipur, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Tripura, Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh. So 7 states are covered by only a single high court that is present in the capital of Assam, and that has also the bench located. Apart from Guwahati, the bench is located at Imphal also, Agartala and Shillong. So 4 places the bench are located. So I hope that whatever the points we have discussed today regarding the High Court from the topic judiciary, it is now clear to you. So with this, I will wind up today's topic. Thank you.